Alright, cicadas aren't quite as loud, but a lot of wind now. So I don't know if this is going to work. No Band-Aid on the camera. Yeah, I just so far behind. So much to do, and no one else to do it but me. Here anyway. Yeah. Well, I guess I could hire it out, but it's always got to be done my way, so that doesn't work either. All right, I'm not, Piro made a video, and he was talking about this technology stuff, basically, the programming stuff. So I'll get into that a little bit. It's sort of annoying they didn't mention, the fact that we've had these conversations, and he's basically talking about systems that I'm basically attempting to develop, or which are these external browser runs, or client side, that means user side, where you take advantage of the what information is available, produced, and then you instead of going to the server directly and making a request, you just take what is publicly accessible and compile it and create tools that way, which is exactly what I've been doing. The idea of distributing eventually the load of indexing something would be distributed among different users as they use the tool. It would be doing the job of creating the added value index. So essentially, it's you could theoretically do everything this way, and it would have been better if the internet would have been developed that way. The original some of the original search engines did take advantage of that, but nobody had the computer power back then to make it efficient. Now you can do it almost seamlessly. A web page can steal a few seconds of processing time from your computer without you even noticing it. And those are real valuable seconds now, where in the past, they weren't. So anyway, but the point, that's always the thing. The catch is that, nothing comes at the right time, because we don't do these things deliberately, systematically, through organization, logically. It's always chaos that rules. And so we end up, inventing the tail to the airplane before the wings. And so then we end up with a tail-run airplane instead of a wing-run airplane. This kind of, I'm not using that as an explicit example. I mean, an accurate example. I'm just saying there's lots of examples where we do the recipe wrong. We got the right ingredients, but because of timing, we put them in at the wrong time, and that creates a mess because they don't mix properly, because they react with each other, and the catalysts are not active at the right time, and end up with air where you don't want it, and end up with compounds being created before you need them, and blah 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 blah. And so the same thing sort of happened with computers, in that we didn't have the recipe before we had the ingredients. So we ended up just throwing ingredients together in a sloppy manner, and you end up with slop. You don't end up with the kind of efficient system you could have if you would have done it right from the start. And then there's no incentive, because everybody gets acclimated to the broken. It's very hard to get rid of the broken, because everybody wants to sort of take advantage. It's like the political system, even. You can look at it that way. People get so glued to these parties because of their special interest advantage, especially like unions, government employees, the teachers. These people get glued to this stuff because they have a special interest advantage. And so it becomes in their self-interest to preserve what is, a mess, a pile of slop, that needs something that just isn't good enough. And so they end up serving that up to the people, and eventually the people they'll say, F you, and you'll have this horrible reverse pendulum swing thing, and it just causes a bunch of destructive and wasteful. That's all. That's all you get for this lack of thought and caution and care that goes into the development of our civilization. People just don't give a shit to do it right. They don't give a shit to give it to they don't give power to the people who should have the power. Instead, they give it to people who promise the outrageous and even say the outrageous. Promise them, 15 chickens in every pot and 45 cars, and it's just bullshit. They promise what they can't deliver to sell you, and it's just it's fool's gold. No, it ain't gonna work. So anyway, weather's weird, wind and such, like it's gonna do something, but I don't think it will. I'm a little sick of it doing something. It's been doing something for a while now. It'd be nice to have a summer day somewhere in the summer. So anyway, I don't think there's anything else. Alright, so anyway, I've been working on the new commenting thing. So maybe when I get back, I'll add a video showing it a little. And I'm going to leave it crude for a while. See how I like it. So it's basically just going to index comments off of select videos that are already in my index based on categories, and I'll switch it around different categories, see what kind of stuff comes up. I'll decide about adding extra links, to the, well, whatever, I don't want to explain it now. I mean, there's something, it's one of those things where there's some value in not knowing, not having information sometimes. So it's like, say you see a comment and it doesn't tell you what video the comment's on. That might make it a little more interesting to see the context of a comment. Just in developing it, I've sort of noticed how most comments are just such crap. So it's this will be the preliminary step of rating commenters. At first, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to make known assholes. I'll just make their text smaller, and then the good guys, I make their text bigger, that kind of thing. So anyway, this will be in development. So the crude thing will be on the indexing page, and I'll just sit there and you can, play with it at your leisure. I mean, it's sort of working, so I'll post what's there because it is sort of working. But my programming is just so bad. Just stupid things. Well, it's these Google pages too. They're really hard to, they change it's just, well, whatever. I don't like the way they write their code. So anyway, they got all kinds of carriage returns in the page and shit, and it messes shit up, and then you're trying to get rid of it, and you can't get rid of it because it's like in Japanese or something. It's like they hide Japanese carriage returns and things. Well, whatever. It's just whatever. I just find it irritating. So I'm not good enough to get around their secret code bullshit. But anyway, that's enough of a video. Yeah, so the indexing thing, blah 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 blah. I'll go for a run. I'm just so much. I've got so much to dig out from under and such. All right, over here still. Well, again, over the camera this time. The laptop microphone kind of sucks, so I'll have to plug a microphone in. So we'll try that someday, soon, maybe. See, it's nice and clean here, yeah. Got my videos there, just to watch videos. Old video there, black and white. The computer here in the middle. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Anyway, I probably should do this from this side because that light's kind of obnoxious, but it should turn off, so it shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, So yeah, we'll refresh this page. If I can find the F key, F5. Yeah, there we go. And it should, there it is, the new comment section. Yay. So anyway, it should be somewhat interesting. I got both running right now, where it's doing the videos, the antinatalist videos, and then the anti-antinatalist videos. So it's indexing both, the comments from both, and so it should be so there should be a lot of updating. And so to update, you just have to hit, so you don't have to do the whole page. You just hit this thing at the top, and that updates this section. So, end times would ensue. I don't know what that is. So anyway, Pope Benedict guy, Bark Lord shared. I don't know what that is. I wonder what video it is. Well, let's go find out. He shared the video, so let's go see. I'll have to put the title of the video.
I sometimes see pundits on videos on YouTube, but American pundits talking about the American nation.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry, I'm finding Fred less and less tolerable. So anyway, so yeah, I can put this like on the website. This is just one module. You can go on the website and go anywhere. And so I'll probably put links, a title of the video that the comment's on, just because the title of the video would probably be convenient.
Some people disparagingly caricature multiculturalism as an idealistic attempt to sow.
Yeah. Multiculturalism is crap. And I did a video pointing that out. So anyway, so I'm not very good at this laptop crap, so it takes a little time to figure out what to do with this. But anyway, so you can just see the commenter's name and their icon. I'll move the icon over here and then the name after the icon, something like that. But anyway, lots of little things to fix. And so, eventually these people, the commenters, will be on another database. And so different commenters will have different representations of their icon indicating whether they suck as commenters or whether they're sort of interesting as commenters. I need something to put my elbow on over here. Noticed, it's a little harsh. I'm using this Seisha thingy, whatever, bench or something. It's supposed to be some sort of Japanese thing or something, but I don't know if I care for it. Anyway, might go back to the old regular other chair. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else to say. So anyway, it's on the regular, whatever, all 6 thing page. So, this is my videos, this is the antinatalist videos, this is the others. This is my subscriptions. These change depending on what channel I'm signed into, obviously. So, I'd like to have some other people participate here, maybe do their subscriptions and index it. All you have to do is run a little, you have to just run a script. You have to have a script. You just have to open a browser window. And this is the likes by certain people, good people, what they liked. Lately they've been liking a lot of crap, but it's like guys. So anyway, so I'll just update this and see what we got here. Wow, fantastic video. Thanks so much. It seems to me that the process of consciousness, it's got to be a Professor Anton sycophant, right? I betcha. Let's go see. Window, follow with a tab. Oh, Warble's on a lot. Oh, kangaroo crap.
We're having a little bit of a light breakfast here.
Yeah, whatever.
And this is interesting.
Yeah, it's okay. Interesting.
Because this bloke is not Kevin.
Meiji looking kangaroos.
Would you like a bit of Vicky?
Yeah, I reckon.
The biggest.
Yeah, I'm probably going to eat your house next.
He reaches out of my hand, and he's a big boy too.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
He's scary sometimes.
Go ahead. Plant some tomatoes or something. They'll eat them all.
An older son of Mrs. Dogface.
Yeah.
Are you? Is that why you come and eat from me?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, feeding crackers to kangaroos. Civilization. Feed crackers to kangaroos. Civilization. Yeah, enough of that shit. I'm about to close 3 tabs. See, this is why laptops, suck. I didn't hit the close button. I didn't do any such thing. Anyway, I gotta figure out how to use this damn thing. Anyway, very interesting subject, blah blah blah, meaning to it. I don't know, blah blah blah. End times, Bark Lord, yeah, no. Okay. See if there's one of my commenters on here. I don't know if you can find relevant videos in English, but as far as Professor Doctor, who cares? Blah blah blah, who cares? Who cares? I would disagree with the point, though generally agree with most of what you said. The demographics are striking only in the Western Europe. Oh, that's probably one of these anti-Contavad video. Thank God the president isn't a Mormon. Talking to payroll, yeah, that's all my video. Talking to payroll makes you stupid. Yeah, that's pretty funny. So anyway, it works. I didn't think it would work. I didn't think. Well, you know what? I had problems doing certain things, getting this certain thing to work, and then the part that I thought would not work, it was really easy. And the fact that 2 of them can run at the same time, that it can index, it's running 2 different. Anyway, it's doing both of these columns at the same time. What it's not doing is updating the database, right? So when I restart it, it forgets. So it will just re-index a bunch of comments it already indexed. But that's alright. And the depth, how deep it goes into the comments section, I'll probably change. Once it's caught up, once it's running for a while, it just gets the newest comments will pop up here. So it'll just be new comments. But when I restart it, it might pick up some older comments. So, it doesn't matter. You don't need to know all that crap. Doesn't matter. So anyway, just some sort of technical update, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. I need something for my elbow. So until next time, and such, and so forth and whatnot. It's not really south out this window, actually. It's eastish. So I guess I'm thinking about just as the morning sun comes in here. So I used to make most of my videos in the morning, so it would be good. But see, the good thing is I can have flowers in here. The deers might not get. And hummingbirds fly right up to this window. So there might be, maybe I can get some of that or something. Yeah, who knows. So just a different location. It's kind of interesting. There's my TV that I never use. Never. I haven't turned it on in like 5 years. You want to see if it turns on? Oh, it's plugged in. Let's see. Yeah, it's not plugged in. Probably just blow up. Go zzz. Yeah. Probably. Got some radio-controlled helicopters there. I gotta play with them someday. See, I don't know. I'm just so far behind. There's my gorilla clock. And deer clock and tiger clock. Yeah, gotta clean all that crap. So anyway, turtles that people give me. Little lighted turtle. Little turtle over there. No real turtles this year. I'm a little distressed. Because with the water, the wet and everything, that they should be out. So they should be out and about. I should see one. I haven't seen any this year. So. Be a great year for them too, with all the cicadas that have a field day. So it's just kind of discouraging. It's life on Earth. Discouraging. So until next time, and such. Yeah, I don't know why the light didn't turn off actually. It should have turned off. How come it didn't turn off, Gary? It broke it? Anyway, until next time. They should turn off. They were very cheap, so it's not very reliable. No, anyway, I'll fix it on my time. Sorry. Till next time.